The Last Bench Boy Who Found Joy. A motivational story about enjoying every moment of life. The Invisible Boy. In a small town nestled between green hills and quiet rivers, lived a boy named Aram. He was the kind of boy who always sat at the last bench of the classroom, not because he was naughty, but because he thought no one noticed him. He wasn't the smartest, the funniest, or the most athletic. He walked slowly, smiled rarely, and spoke softly. Everyone around him seemed to live life faster, laughing loudly, winning prizes, posting happy photos online. But Aram? He was the quiet observer, always waiting for life to begin. Maybe next year I'll be happier, he often told himself. Maybe after exams. Maybe in college. Maybe when I get a job. And so, life became a waiting room for Aram. The day everything changed. One winter morning, his school announced a surprise guest, Mr. Ravi Sen, a world traveler and motivational speaker. The auditorium buzzed with excitement. The man walked on stage with gray hair, a tanned face, and eyes full of stories. He began, "I have seen the northern lights in Norway. I have dived into the Great Barrier Reef. I have met kings, slept under stars, and walked deserts. But let me tell you something shocking. The most beautiful moment of my life was sipping tea on a rainy afternoon, alone." The auditorium went silent, because in that moment, I was truly present. Not waiting for the future, not regretting the past. Just, alive. That night, Aram couldn't sleep. The words echoed in his mind. What if I've already missed thousands of beautiful moments, just because I was waiting for better ones? Little moments, big life. The next morning, Aram did something different. On his way to school, he noticed a flower blooming near a tea stall. For the first time, he stopped and stared. Its petals were open to the sun like it was smiling just for him. He smiled back. That day, he looked at his classmates, not with jealousy, but with curiosity. He helped a girl pick up her books. He complimented his teacher's handwriting. He even cracked a tiny joke. And something amazing happened, people started to smile back. He started noticing the tiny joys around him, the sound of birds while walking home. The taste of warm rice and lentils. The feel of sunlight on his face. The comfort of his mother's voice. Bit by bit, Aram stopped waiting for life to start. He began to live it. The bucket list that wasn't. Years passed. Aram never became a celebrity. He didn't build $1 million company. But he built moments. He became a teacher who told stories, not just facts. He painted on weekends, not to sell, but to feel. He walked in the rain without an umbrella just because it made him feel alive. He told his friends he loved them. Often. His bucket list was different: laugh so hard you cry. Dance on a rooftop. Watch sunrise with a stranger. Say sorry first. Hug your parents tightly. Forgive someone who doesn't deserve it. Live one day like it's your last. And every night, before going to sleep, he would whisper, "Today was a good day." The final letter. When Aram passed away in his late 80s, his students, friends, and neighbors gathered in thousands. He had no children of his own. But he had raised a whole generation with his presence, kindness, and joy. A letter was found in his diary. It read, "To anyone reading this, stop waiting. Stop waiting to be thinner, richer, more successful, or less sad. Eat your favorite food today. Smile at a stranger. Forgive yourself. You don't need to do something big to be happy. Just live every little moment with your heart wide open. Life isn't a race to the finish line. It's a garden meant to be walked through slowly, barefoot, noticing every flower. Moral of the story: life is not measured by the number of breaths we take, but by the moments that take our breath away. So don't just exist. Live. Love. Laugh. Feel. Forgive. Enjoy every single moment. Because happiness is not a destination, it's the way you walk the path.